Okay, so adding records. For adding records, first you have to from the navigation pane, left side, when you open the MS Access, then you can see the left side one box you can see, that is called navigation pane. So from the navigation pane, just double click the required table. All the tables, queries, all those things will come in navigation, in your navigation pane. So where you want to add the record, in which table you want to add the record. Suppose there may be 4, 5 or 2, 3, whatever, maybe whatever you have created, that all tables will come in your navigation pane. So which table you want, just double click on that table. So that table will appear in the datasheet view in your screen. Now from the home tab, records group, click the new button. In the first you click on the home tab, there you can see the records group. There are different type of groups are there, so you have to see the records group. From the record group, click on the new button. Okay, so when you will click on the new button, the cursor appear in the first column of the new record row. Which table you have selected, the new record, this last row will be selected, where you can enter the data. So you enter your required data and then press the enter or tab key. Okay, so when you will press the enter, the cursor will move to the next column. Okay, so next one, suppose roll number, name, then other subjects. Okay, so when you will enter the roll number, it will automatically go to the next cell, that is to the name. Now on the home tab, from the records group, click save to save the new record. Now shortcut key is also there. It's very important. Shift plus enter. Shift plus enter is used to add a new record in your required table. Okay, so this is the way how will you add the record in your table. Now we will see how will you delete the record in your from your table. Okay, so you may also delete a record if it is no longer required, so that the database maintain the rest of the important data of a manageable size. So how will you do? From the navigation pane, double click the required table. The selected table appears in the datasheet view. Select the required row selected. When you will click on the left side of each and any row, then row selector, that arrow will come in bold. The arrow in bold will come. So when you will select that, the whole row will select. Okay, now so select that row through this row selector, and then go to the home tab. From there you will get the records group. Click on the records group. The menu will appear, the pop-up menu will appear. From that pop-up menu, click on the delete option. Then it will ask you for confirmation, do you want to delete or no. So if you will press yes, then it will be delete, and if you press the no key, okay, no, then it will not be saved. Okay, so this is the way how will you delete the record from your database. Okay, so next one is how will you manage an object. Object means, just now I have told you, that may be anything, table, query, form, report, whatever you want. So which object you want to manage, that you select first. There you can open that object, you can open, save, close and rename, okay, individually. So first thing we will see how to open an object. Once again, from the navigation pane, left side navigation pane, select the required object. Suppose you want a table, then select the table and double click on that table. So the table will appear. If you want to open the query, then select the query and double click on that query. Again that query will appear in your screen. Okay, so this is the way how will you open an object. Now save an object. If required, on the documents bar, select the required object. Okay, so again from the navigation pane on a document tab, whatever in your access, so select the required object and then click on the file tab. Here in many like Windows XP or Windows 7, you will get that office button. So in Windows 7 you can see office button, so click on that and then click on save option. Okay, when you will click on the save option, the box will open, dialog box will appear where you have to write the name of that object and then click on save option. So the file will be that particular object will be saved. Now how will you close? Again you have to uh, cross button which object you want to close. First you select that and then click on the close button, that is cross button from your right side of the screen. So click on that. In case you have made any changes to the current object, it will again ask you for confirmation. If you will press yes, then it will be saved. If you will press no, then without saving it will close. Okay, so this is the way how will you close an object. Is it clear? Next is renaming the object. Renaming means changing the name of that object. Okay, suppose you have given the name of the table or query 1. Now you want to change the name that query to suppose customer invoice or customer client. So whatever you want to change the name, that you can do through the navigation pane. First you have to click on the right click on that required object, which one you want to change the name. Suppose a customer invoice, then select that and right click on that object. The shortcut menu will appear. There you can see the rename option. Click on the rename option and the whatever you want to give the name, give the name and then enter the name and then press enter key. So this is the way how will you rename the object. Is it clear? So these are the things how will you save, open, close the object. Now importing data into a database. Okay, so importing data into a database means how will you import the data from other sources to your current database. Okay, to your current database, how will you import the data from other sources, like from Excel or from other database. Okay, you want to import that. Suppose one table is there, customer, client and invoice, whatever you have given, one database is there, and your current database is suppose any database like student database. Now you want to add that customer table from previous other database to your this database, current database, that is student database. So how will you do that? So for that, the data that is being imported can be of same format, it may be of different format, maybe database or maybe Excel, MS Word, whatever. So with the help of the get external data wizard, you can import data in the form of Word document, text file or Excel spreadsheet among others. Now how will you import data? First you have to click the external data tab. Okay, click the external data tab. From the import and link group, click the type of the file, which file you want to import, that file you have to select. Okay, now the get external data dialog box appears. Follow the instructions whatever is given on that screen, on that get external data dialog box. Follow that, read that, and in the import spreadsheet wizard, click finish. When you will click finish, the data is transferred to your whatever data is in that spreadsheet, that will transfer in your current database. So is it clear? This is the way how will you do that thing. So next day I will tell you the practical of this, how will you add, delete and rename the object, import data into a database, all these things. But before that, you read this chapter things, this see the video and read these things minutely. Okay, how will you do that, and note down in your copy also. Okay, so today up to here, you read the chapter. Next day we will meet again with practical. Okay, so thank you.